because I love creating content. Whether or not it's any good, I love creating content.
I'm okay, how are you?
It always comes down to how hard you work and how engaging you are.
Yeah, it was
with
so
people
weird.
that are on the
Thanks for sending
Give
me
a
a
shit.
link, by the way. But on my phone, it did not show. It did not show any images.
Huh. That's
So,
weird.
Wow, you freaking
Yeah, I
stream.
liked that one because
Amazing.
it
Streaming
shows
is
like
this
it's just a
amazing
black
tool that I
background
covered in a
with
full
the
review,
franchise name.
Yeah.
More instead of what it's
So
like half
everybody
the
wants to
time
quit
when you're
their 9
doing
to
these
5 and become a
fights
content
and you
creator
have
and
to
use
try
that
and,
as
like,
their career. But is
look
it really the right
really
thing for you?
deep at what the fuck movie is that? Which one is
So you
that?
want to be a streamer, and you're wondering, should I start on Twitch 2023?
Stream beats.
Well,
Back
honestly-
again. Oh, I missed this. No, I talked.
Hey, content creators! Today I'm gonna give you
So are
10 of
we
my
only
favorite
on
content
Purple
creation
website
tips.
today,
Well,
or are we on
I
Purple
got
and
lazy.
Pink?
We're on purple and red right
So
now.
that brings the question:
Oh,
should you
no
multi-stream?
pink.
I'm just not gonna pay too much.
Should you
and
stay
still
on
working?
Twitch? Should you move
Well,
to
at least
YouTube?
What should
you
working?
do? I've got the answer.
Mix it up.
Wow.
So I'm
Wait, so
assuming,
no pink website?
This whole concept
pink.
of good engagement.
even though
Okay.
all
There's
it
no
said,
such
I
thing.
didn't change
There
this
is
intro.
only-
I need to change the fucking
It's
starting.
very
I need to
expensive
stop changing
to
platforms
have
so I can
a lot of streamers because
not
it costs money.
get
And
confused
when also
about
when you
where I
consider that
am.
only 15% of the total people that stream on Twitch can
So,
actually monetize
yeah,
on there.
that would be
The
cool
other
if I could
85% of
do
people who
that.
stream on Twitch make nothing.
What's the
I
fun in
tried.
that?
Consume
I
their
tried,
resources.
and it
hardware
it was
and employee
promising.
time and all that.
You know, for the first
Yeah.
few weeks,
So you
and
can
then
stay
like
relevant doing
the
your own
I
thing.
don't think it was
Don't
my
have to
channel
follow
got
every
slower.
single trend that's
Like
out
the
there.
whole site just got.
You
It
have
was
to
the
have that
whole
unique
site.
voice.
Like,
You
there
have
there's
to be genuine.
there was
You
no
need to
advertising,
be
so
honest
how are the
when you're
people
saying
gonna
things,
find out
and
that
you
it
need to do it in
exists,
a way
you know?
that is
And
going
I
to
was
be
sad if they
relatable.
had that,
If you can kind
I
of
had
put those
offered
things
to
together,
interview
that
them early
will
on. They're
bring
like, no,
a
and then they
different
got
level
interviewed by somebody on the site,
of sincerity
and
to your
they had
content,
technical
which
problems,
gives
like, the
it
first
that
20
kind
minutes,
of
and it didn't
quality
work.
that you're not going to
And
get
then,
from people that are just checking
Oh,
boxes.
damn,
Your content's gonna
Daniel.
stand out.
What is
But
up?
no matter how you're trying
How
to
are
run
you?
your stream,
You know
whether
what?
it's just something you do
I'm
for
just
fun,
gonna
whether it's something that's
go
a
live,
hobby,
'cause this says
whether
live
it's something
space
that you
anyway,
actually
and it
want to turn
should-
into a
is lovely. I can use mix it up again. What's up, everybody? Welcome. My name is Morph. If you haven't met me before,
Your music is very loud.
is it okay? I'm very
Holy
loud.
hell. Everything is loud. It's doing that distortion thing again.
On what? My mic?
All the audio, even me.
Hold on. Now I gotta listen to this. 1 second. What would a return to streaming on Twitch be without audio issues? Hold on.
True. But yeah, it's doing that thing where it sounds all blown out.
Test. All right, my audio sounds fine in my ears.
Listen to the actual stream.
No.
Oh, okay. But fuck myself, apparently.
No, this is Twitch. We can't do that here. All right, hold on. Let me go listen to the stream. Lower the gain. It shouldn't.
Yeah.
But it sounds fine in my ear.
No more gains.
Hold on. I'm on my mom channel. I forgot how to access my stream on Twitch. I'm on my mom channel. I forgot how to access my stream on Twitch. No, it sounds fine. It
No,
sounds
it
fine.
doesn't.
It's a little loud overall.
No,
Like,
it
okay, I'm
doesn't.
redlining.
Oh,
yeah,
blown
I'm
out.
redlining. All right, there. I lowered it, so I'm not redlining anymore. So you guys, it should not be deafening. It should be a lot better.
Thank you.
It should be better. It should be better. And if it's not my fault.
But shush and let me hear it, and I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm still.
All right,
a little
turn you way
loud.
down. We'll turn you way down.
Hey!
That's enough of that. But welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch again. You know, I gave it a good shot on Live Space. This feels almost like it did last 2 years ago, Goulet. And we're back here, and we're gonna give it a shot over here again. Even though I know it'll go fine over here once everybody realizes I'm back on Twitch. But yeah, LiveSpace was interesting. LiveSpace was interesting, and apparently I need to change a lot of graphics. I still believe in what the platform can offer. They do not know how to market themselves. They do not. They should take my mentor class on how to brand and do marketing, because they don't know. They're not doing well. And if you guys heard me over the last however many months, 6 months, talking about them, even before I went over there, I was like, I think they're great as long as they do some marketing. I hope that they set aside some money for marketing, and they didn't. And obviously they didn't hire anyone to help them do it, like they hired people to write code for them, because it shouldn't be 2 months past you go live and people still don't know who you are. If you guys notice on Twitter, they extended their 1,000 creators get 100% for a year. You know why they extended it? Because hardly anyone was signing up for it. It's a waste. If they die, it's a waste of a good idea. It truly is. It truly is. If I had money to do that, I would buy the idea from them and then throw some marketing at it and see how it goes. Especially now.
It wasn't only
you can't do well now with Kick, like fucking shit in the bed. I don't know what to say. You're hopeless.
The issue as well is there was quite a few coding issues as well, like the chat not going away after you finish stream. So like we would start stream and it had like last week, and I never looked, I never scrolled up, but it could have even had the week before and the week before. The chat just stopped refreshing, and the amount of times that I had to refresh the page just to either see chat or see the stream. The stream would just stop for me in the middle, I had to refresh, and I would ask everybody in chat, because of course, obviously we know I have internet issues, and I'd be like, is it the stream or is it my internet? Yeah, right? I thought I had the most amazing internet. No, apparently it's not that great. No. Apparently not. But yeah, the amount of times I had to refresh the whole page, and it didn't suffice with refreshing it once, because I would refresh it once. Also, I'm apparently very loud. Still.
Daniel, turn down your speakers, man.
No, I am very loud compared to you.
All right, I turned it down. Can you say, like, give me a test 1 2 or something?
Test 1 2 1 2 3
right.
4.
I turned it down. She's just into the yellow now, so it's probably okay. Now I think I'm too low, but whatever. You guys are the one listening. Not me.
Turn me down a little bit more.
Okay, I don't know how. Okay. All right, Daniel. Daniel is now my audio engineer. I appreciate that, Daniel. I will provide him some advice about something, and he will provide me some advice about audio engineering. It's a fair trade.
All I could say is I've been telling you these things for the last month, and you wouldn't fix it. You would just continue.
I just say, whatever, Goulet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whatever.
I've been suffering.
Did you go to school for that? That's all. Then how are you not the next Harris Heller? You know what's back, Goulet? Stream Elements. Suspicious user restricted. I go away for 2 months and that shit is still here. But I saw Bearded Nova. What's up, Bearded Nova? I saw Red Rose. What's up, Rose? How are you guys? I missed you guys. Welcome. So this is not just a trial for me to be back here. Oh, Jesus, that whiskey hit me hard. I'm back. I will keep an eye on LiveSpace. I am not going to entertain. I am not going to entertain streaming there on a regular basis. And obviously I can't multi-stream because Twitch didn't, lift that rule yet. If I see that they actually start doing something and people know who they are, I will consider trying it out. But I'll tell you what, the things that made them special 6+ months ago, they have so messed up, botched their opening that like the features that they were offering are just You know what I mean? Like at this point, Twitch should just copy what they were doing. Honestly, they should just copy like the posting and the off stream features that LiveSpace had, because obviously LiveSpace is just gonna waste it. They're just gonna waste it. So anyway, so we're back. We're starting Horrortober. We are gonna play horror games this month. Definitely, I can't wait. Not a lot, not as much as before, because I know you guys don't really enjoy it when I play them. And you know what? Between you and me, I don't enjoy it either. Like I really don't. I would much rather do stuff like we're gonna do tonight, which is ranking horror movie franchises, than play a lot of games. Maybe we could do more things like that this month. Like play some co-op stuff, but then mix in some like non-gaming stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Because there's other things we can do. I have like 5 or 6 different horror movie icon costumes that I could wear. I could model for you guys.
And then
like
proceed to overheat.
Proceed to overheat and then say I don't feel well. Play Cyberpunk. I don't know. Cyberpunk is a piece of crap. No, Cyberpunk is awesome.
I am.
Daniel, did I ever tell you that I've only played 2 hours of that ever? I was so excited to get it. I pre-ordered 2 copies. One for my PC and one for Xbox. And then I played it on one drunk stream, and then I never went back to it. I don't know why. I don't remember why. But anyway, so before I get into the tier movie list, do you guys know what's exciting about tomorrow? Do you have any idea what's exciting about tomorrow?
What?
You guys can. Well, Bearded Nova and I are gonna release the first episode of our new podcast, Dad Mode. It's gonna be available at 6 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow on Buzzsprout, and then the way Buzzsprout works is it pushes it out to Apple and Pandora and Google Music and Spotify and every place over the next 24 hours. So you can get it on Buzzsprout on the first day, and then it should be available over the next 24 hours on all of the other platforms. Let me get you a link. I can do that. I can. Once I can find the shortcut. There's a shortcut. And let me find the website. Nope. No. I want to copy this link. I want to open this link. Here is a link to the website. There's nothing on here. Oh, why can't I post? Oh, because I'm in... I have to do it here. So that is a link to the landing page on Buzzsprout. There's no episodes shown right now. There will be episodes tomorrow. And then, like I said, you can start searching for Dad Mode on any podcast platform starting tomorrow. And definitely they'll be listed by Wednesday. But, yeah. So we're pretty excited. The first episode is really Bearded Nova and I just kind of introducing who we are and talking about the things that we like and don't like, what we're going to do on the podcast. So it's kind of like our origin story, supervillain origin story probably. And then starting the week after, you're going to hear regular episodes. So every week, every single week, every Tuesday, new episode drops. And it's us talking about some topic about parenting and gaming and streaming and just life in general. We will have guests occasionally. We have our first episode with a guest comes out in a couple weeks. That's Lieutenant Colonel Smash. And I believe we're recording with Mr. Damn Daniel not too long from now. I think the 20th or the 27th. I don't remember which day. But one of the Fridays coming up we're going to record. It is all pre-recorded. It is not live. We don't really have... Bearded, correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't really have intentions of doing anything really live unless, we really get a good-sized audience and somebody can convince us to do an occasional show live. But quite honestly, the format that Bearded and I have works really well. Mama Moose! I'm back for like 10 minutes, Mama Moose, and you already come with that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I missed you. How are you doing? I just paused like I was waiting for her to say something. I'm losing it. Oh, and there's the Mama Moose greeting. How are you? Oh, I missed that. Wait, are you calling me Mike? No, I know you're talking to Gillette. 17 months. So I hope you're doing well. All right. I gotta get off of this screen. All right. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go.
Let's go.
Ghost it. Okay. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Oh, there it is. It's just slow. I haven't updated these in 2 months, and all these memes are probably ancient. That's like ancient in meme years, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I can use everything again. Everything's gonna work. It's so exciting.
I'm back, baby.
Is it very low when it says things? I gotta pay attention to the audio. I gotta work on the audio a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna get into what we're gonna do here. Like I said, Gwillette and I don't think anyone mentioned. I think she didn't check Twitter. I don't think anyone responded because I posted kind of late. But we are gonna do we're gonna do this thing here. We're gonna do a tier maker for horror movie franchises. Was it last year or 2 years ago? 2 years ago, right?
2 years ago.
We did that with Guido?
Yep.
Yeah. 2 years ago, we did, my friend Guido and Gwillette and I did a very long, like 2 hours long, I think it was. Like top 50 or something like that.
That was the thing. It was like our own top 5, but
it turned, like nobody could keep it to 5. And then it ended up being practically a top 50.
I'm also still very loud.
Who's loud? I'm loud or you're loud?
Me.
That's so weird. I have you down at 50%. Before we left Twitch, you were on like 80%, 85% all over the time. I don't know why it's so loud. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to rank horror movie franchises S tier to... I feel like I want to make Thor Love and Thunder tier. Just for every poll now. And these are the franchises that are in this one. Oh my god, that's a lot. Some of these I haven't seen. Some I haven't seen, like all of them. But I've seen enough. If I haven't seen it or Gwillette hasn't seen it, I'm thinking, do we skip it, Gwillette?
I believe there is a not seen here.
Don't remember. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to kick this off. And I'd love to hear your comments about these in chat if you disagree with us. And if you are passionate about horror movies and you really want to weigh in, just whisper to Gwillette or whatever, and we can get you into the Discord, and you can actually come on the stream here and get your opinions, because I love having other people's opinions. Alright. Let's get into this. Alright, how should we do it? Are we just going to go in order? Because like, there's some good ones at the bottom, and there's some shit ones at the top. Like, how do you want to do it?
Let's go in order, because trying to drag them from the bottom is going to be annoying.
Okay. Okay. I'm in a hotel room with someone. Whoa. Hey.
Oh.
Good for you. You guys heard it here first? No. Alright. That was too funny. Alright, The Exorcist. Alright, so I know Gwillette and I, we were talking just a little bit earlier today. Like, I barely consider this a franchise. I know there was more than one movie. But, like, it shouldn't have been.
So, I personally am gonna judge these by the first movie. Because a lot of them I haven't seen. If I was gonna judge these by a whole franchise, Resident Evil will be way down there, because it gets too weird and silly and stupid for me.
Yep.
But the first Resident Evil movie was a really good one. So I think I personally, and the same goes with The Lost Boys, actually. So I personally am just gonna go by the first movie, mainly.
Okay. And by the way, while I'm doing that, can we give Damn Daniel a shout out for fucking destroying the TikTok algorithm? They're gonna change. You know what, damn Daniel? Thank you. They're gonna change the algorithm because of you. Stop breaking it. He found the cheat code. So, freaking killing it, man. All right. So you're thinking what tier?
Exorcist. I think I'd put it in an A or an S.
I'm gonna put it in A. It was one of the original classic ones.
Yeah,
was saying C. It's one of the original classic ones. I'm leaving it off an S because of the sequels, and this is a franchise.
Fair enough.
You know,
my reasoning for putting it so high is how much it did for horror.
Yes, I hear you. But they messed it up with those sequels.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen them, so.
All right, so here's a weird one. The Thing, like, I don't think did it have a sequel or did it just have a remake?
Spoiler territory for anybody who's interested in seeing it. Ironically, I have not seen The Thing or the rebrand, let's say.
Yeah.
So if you don't want spoilers, tell me to shut up right now. Okay, it turned out to be a prequel.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, right at the end of the movie, it loops into the first one.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I saw it, but maybe I didn't watch it to the end.
Or maybe maybe. But yeah,
maybe. Apparently
right at the end it loops into the original. I have not seen The Thing yet.
Now I feel like I need to rewatch it. I don't know how to rank it. I know it's a good movie. It's a solid movie.
Well, let's put it this way. Again, I haven't seen it, but look at how much it has influenced horror. Among Us, even, is based off of it. Like, a hit video game.
So, Mama Moose, this one was about, like, scientists or something at, like, an Antarctica, like, expedition, and they ran across a weird substance and it ended up being alien and you know, it could take over people, basically.
And then it just turns into a John Carpenter body horror.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So this is a tough one.
I would put it in A or B.
I was thinking A or B as well. Why don't we? I'll go with B. I'm gonna skip Silent Night, Deadly Night because I didn't see it.
I haven't seen that yet.
All right. Resident Evil. Bearder Nova was saying, first Resident Evil could have been better. I prefer the second over the first. It's one of those guilty pleasure franchises for me. I know that it is not faithful to the games, but I truly enjoy. It's like, just if I want some brainless fun movies, I enjoy Resident Evil franchise.
Yeah. So I kind of agree. Obviously, Resident Evil is my favorite games in the world, so I'm deep in that lore.
Too.
The issue that I had with the Resident Evil movies was the first one was so good. Like, they brought in this badass female character, and you were like, okay, we love her, we love her.
Yeah, Mila.
And then the second one, they go into it, and they're like, here you go, let's sprinkle some more of these characters you like. Let's give Nemesis an actually sad backstory, because he was Matt in the first movie. Here you go, have Jill. And then from the third movie, it's just like, how many of these characters and enemies that don't actually have any fucking business being where they are, let's just start cramming them all in just for Easter eggs for the fans. But at the same time, it's like, oh, you like Resident Evil? Have more Resident Evil. This is Resident Evil. Yes, it's Resident Evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
For that reason,
I know exactly what you mean.
I would put it in B.
Slade Scarata, what is up? Welcome it. Oh, god damn it. I didn't fucking miss that. I didn't miss that. Fuck. So I don't know how to rank this thing, because, like, Exorcist and Thing, I'm like, these are classic horror movies that, you know, they should deserve to be high. Resident Evil is not at their level. I don't even know. I guess it is a horror movie. It's not at their level, but I enjoyed it. Like, I want to say it's a B just because I enjoy them, but, like, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to The Thing. You know what I mean?
No. it's personal preference at the end of the day. Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Some of these we're gonna be like, okay, we don't know what to do. We'll just throw this out there because we get how much it impacted horror.
Right.
But other ones, let's just the Fly A S S S S S S S S
S.
S. I love
the first one. Yeah.
Put Candyman up there as well.
S.
Yeah.
I don't know about S. What do you guys think?
I
don't know.
B and F.
Like I could give it an A or a B, but S is pushing it for me.
It's such beautiful body horror. Okay,
I'll put it on A. But
well, you know what?
We'll reserve that.
I can admit that I know I have bad taste. You can put it in C.
I can put it in C. Okay, I'll.
Bless you.
That's not gonna stop. Oh, that's gonna be a problem.
But my compromise is that
when I start sneezing, it's just it doesn't stop.
I love that.
Okay, I will try. How does it feel being backslid? Let me tell you real quick. It feels like I opened Streamlabs and I'm streaming somewhere. I don't know. It technically doesn't feel different, other than Slade. And you've been to my stream on LiveSpace. You know this. There's fucking people. There's people here. Like that's exciting. Anyway. All right. I'm good with C. I mean, it is good. If there are worse movies coming up, I might be tempted to put it up to a B because it is another one of those classic movies that influence shit. Average Gamer, what is up? Here, look, move to LiveSpace. Candyman. I loved Candyman.
Candyman. I was gonna say my compromise is I put the other one in C. Candyman goes in S.
S.
Yes.
You know, so one of the reasons I love Candyman is because one of the first movies that had a black main character as the killer, and I love that.
It's also beautiful the way. So, I heard in a podcast recently, and I love the way they
was
said
that Dadwood podcast?
coming tomorrow.
Coming
With
tomorrow.
the link pinned. The original Candyman himself got killed because, quote unquote, he was trying to be in a space he was not supposed to be in. So he was trying to be the same.
He was justified in what he did. Some other main killers or whatever were not, like Freddy Krueger was like a pedophile, you know.
Yeah.
But Candyman was just the wrong type of guy in the wrong place.
But that's what I loved, is that it was a juxtaposition where she did the same thing. She did not belong there.
Which Josh 420 was up.
Being her ending.
Yeah.
Yes,
technically, Mama Moose, a black guy, does die in the first 20 minutes because they showed what happened to him. I'm not even gonna say spoiler because this shit's like 20 years old. So.
And Twitch Josh, yes, I have seen the new one. I actually very much liked it.
I did too. I thought they did a good job with it, and it wasn't a reboot. I mean, not technically. It was actually somewhat of a continuation.
It was a sequel because it turned out that that was Anthony. That was the baby from the first movie, which I thought was amazing. The visuals were amazing as well. Yeah.
Yes, they did a great job.
The shadow puppets were gorgeous.
Yeah. All right, Camp Blood. Never heard of it.
I have not seen Camp Blood yet. So Camp Blood was one of these around the time the Friday the 13th came out. Everybody was trying to do the same thing. I have not seen it yet. I need to. Now I will put you on the spot for this next one because.
Okay. By the way, do you mind what can I do it? Or adding horror movie ranking in the title? I forgot to add that. You actually have tools again. Look at that.
I know. I can do things again.
I know. So, by the way, you guys, we were on LiveSpace for about 2 months, and not at any point at that time did they enable mod tools or stats for a dashboard. Probably. All right. At least they weren't shady like Kick.
I have.
All right. The Howling.
Hi.
One of my probably my all-time favorite werewolf series. I loved this as a kid. It is super old. I loved this as a kid. Loved it. like I want to put it in. It's probably not good rewatching it because the effects are terrible. But I would put it in A because it was one of my favorite series. Did you see them?
No, I haven't. That's why I said I'm giving you the floor for this one.
Okay, I'm putting Howling in A because I loved it. All right, now Mama Moose has been waiting for this one. I don't know why. I don't know what that says about you. The Human Centipede. F?
I have never seen it.
Don't. S? Fuck you, S. Like, there's nothing... like, I don't mind anything in horror movies. There's nothing redeemable about it. It's just shock for shock purposes.
Also, Average, can you look at your DMs?
If this isn't going S, no, it's not S. S for shit? Is that what you mean?
I will not put that in S just for the sake that The Exorcist is not in S.
That's fair. But because Mama Moose is awesome and she's a friend, I'll put it in D. D. I compromised with you. You wanted S, I wanted F. D is like that middle ground. Maybe we'll find something else that I will give you. But Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, never saw it.
I'd give it a D. It's a nice little B movie. I loved it as a kid. They even brought out a cartoon.
Okay. She says, you know what? Alright, I don't want to piss her off too much. I'll put it up to a C. It's a terrible fucking movie, but I'll put it in a C just for you. Boogeyman was okay. That was a franchise? How's that a franchise? Was it more than one? I mean, it must be. I don't remember that, though. I only saw the first one. Thank you for taking the C. Yeah, it was decent, but it was like it's forgettable. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like we should like determine the tier for movies that were good, but like, is that just C? But that seems like a slap in the face to the Fly. Unless I move Fly to a B. Actually, I'm probably good with that. If C and D are like the tiers. Alright, I'm gonna move Fly. I'm making the audible. I'm moving Fly to B. And Boogeyman I'm gonna throw at a B. It was good, not great. Okay. Did I lose you, Gillette? Or are you doing something?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Here I'm sitting back. Fuck all the movies. I haven't watched most of the movies. Yeah, I've watched... I'm surprised at how many of these I've seen. I told you earlier that I haven't seen most of these, but I actually have seen an awful lot more of these than I realized at first. Friday the 13th, that's got to be S or A, right? That's classic.
S, definitely.
Yeah, that's a classic one.
Lake
Placid is a piece of shit. I can't believe they were sequels. That's a money grab. That's E probably. I haven't found one that's an F yet, so I would say this is an E.
I think I saw Lake Placid. I might have forgotten.
So it's basically a giant alligator in a lake.
Yeah, I think I saw it. So yeah, put it in an F because I don't even remember.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put an E until I find something that I feel is a real F.
Okay.
Like Human Centipede. Open Water. I don't think I actually saw it. It's just like a shark movie.
That could be an E as well. It's quite boring. I watched it. Yeah, E or F.
Scanners is super old. I thought that was more sci-fi than horror. I don't remember anything horror about it. I haven't
seen Scanners yet.
I'm gonna put it down here then because I don't remember it. Evil Dead is S.
S.
Huh?
That is S. Definitely. That is my favorite franchise of all time.
Yes. Wait, is my favorite movie? Is one of my favorite movies of all time in here? Event Horizon. It's not. This is dumb. I don't see it. That's wrong. One of my favorite movies ever. It was on my list.
Still haven't seen Territory.
All right. All right. Next, we got Terror Tunes. Never even heard of it.
I've not seen it yet. That's some of these ones that you've not heard of is because they're those B movies. Those like you have to really love horror to look for these bitches.
Yep. Scary Movie. It's more of a comedy.
I love the fact that it's on here though.
It's not a. It's a comedy. It's like.
So how did it make you feel?
It made me laugh. It's not a horror movie. I'm not even gonna rank it. Wishmaster, the first one was decent, and then the rest were money grabs. I don't know if you saw them. I want to put it in E.
Not yet.
I'm gonna put it in E though, because the first one was decent. Is Tremor in here? I don't know. We'll find out. Lost Boys F.
Okay, so I quit.
This is one of Goulette's, or one of, or your favorite movie. One of the other, right?
My favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
I think I told the story last time. You guys weren't here, obviously. I was so obsessed with it after I snuck into the living room and watched it behind the couch, so my brothers didn't realize I was out of bed. I was so obsessed with it, and of course my mom was like, "You're 5 years old. You're not allowed to watch this."
You watched it at 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to ground you.
I found the cassette of the music because one of my brothers had the soundtrack on cassette. Yeah. And I would walk around the yard with my little pink cassette Walkman just listening to the music from it because I wasn't allowed to watch the movie.
Can we have a G rating for Goulette? Oh, so Goulette's favorites go in G?
Which Ginger Snaps would be another one. Did you ever watch it?
Never seen it.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
Is it?
It's one of my. It's also one of my favorites. Funny enough.
Where would you put it?
I would put that in an A.
Really?
No. Let's put it in B.
Okay, so it's on the level of The Fly, The Thing, and Resident Evil.
Yeah. It's
okay.
Very good werewolf movie.
I should probably watch that then if it's that good.
Oh yeah, it's my. Is it my favorite werewolf movie? I think it is. It's up there with An American Werewolf in London.
Oh wow. Beast I never saw.
No.
I Spit in Your Grave, like that to me is not horror. I mean, the events that happen in it are definitely horrific. I don't consider it a horror movie.
Thriller.
You agree?
For me, I think to be horror, it has to have supernatural elements. Otherwise, it's.
And there wasn't. It was just men being as bad as they could possibly be. And then getting
I haven't even watched it because.
Yep. It's terrible. It's a terrible movie. In some, like it was effective at what it like, kind of like Mama Moose was saying with Human Centipede. Like it was shock horror. This was a shock movie. It was so graphic and visceral, but like again, terrible. I don't want to rank it. Phantasm, another classic series. It wasn't one of my favorite ones. I would probably say it's the B-C range.
I haven't seen Phantasm yet.
Really? I'm gonna put it in C because I never loved it, but I respected what they were trying to do. I don't find it on the level of the other ones we have in B. Nightmare on Elm Street, that's an A. I'm not even gonna ask. So I mean S. It's
same.
Probably one of my all-time favorite series.
I would put Alien up there as well.
So Alien, I had a hard time with. I guess it is horror. Like I know we were discussing this 2 years ago. Like I'm drawing that line between sci-fi and horror, but I get it. You know, so
yeah.
It at least needs to be an A.
It's space horror. It's Jason or Freddy, but make it space.
Yeah.
It's that same sort of slasher.
It feels wrong having it with The Howling, though. It's better.
But then you're saying that your favorite movie, what's it fucking called?
Event Horizon. Yeah,
Event Horizon.
That's true horror. That's true horror.
That's as Guido pointed out, that is a haunted house in space.
Yeah, okay, fair. Beware the Blob. That's like a B. It's like a B movie. It's not scary. It's funny. I don't find it particularly good. I'd probably say it's on par with Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Yeah.
So not good, but you know it is what it is. The Omen. That's a classic.
I would put Omen in B.
Yep. I agree. Critters. I saw it. I thought it was stupid.
I saw Critters as a kid. That's the only time I ever saw it.
Yep.
And it just made me a little scared for my feet to be dangling off the couch for a week. That's it.
Gotcha. Well, let me see if
it didn't like stick with me, if you get what I mean.
All right, now we can see a little bit more of the thing going on here. Okay. So Critters, I'm gonna put E.
Yeah.
The Hitcher. I don't know that I've actually seen it.
I've not seen it.
But I know of it. The other ones I haven't even heard of, but that one I've heard of. I just haven't seen it. Cloverfield is solid.
I love Cloverfield.
I would say it's a different kind of horror.
It's a found footage.
Yeah, it's found footage.
Then,
so I guess
I would put it in B or C. Yeah.
B or C? Yeah. Okay. The Children of the Corn is a classic. I hate children. It makes me hate children. I don't know why I had them. I would say that it's B or C.
Same.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go C with that because some sequels sucked in that. Cloverfield had solid sequels. I would say one thing that is consistent about some of the ones we have up here is, as a franchise, the sequels were still pretty good.
That's what we were saying, Average. By the way, Average, you can feel free to weigh in, bud.
Yeah, feel free, Average.
Creepshow. Horror movies.
Creepshow is interesting.
Creepshow is an A or a B for me. The only reason I'm not putting it in S is because the second one, I wasn't as much of a fan of the vignette scenes, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. I'll give you a B.
Yeah, put it in a B. Funny enough, I was talking about Creepshow today, because I watched, for the first time ever, I watched Tales of the Crypt, but the original 70s one.
Yeah.
And obviously Creepshow was heavily inspired by that, being an anthology as well, and that's what Romero and Stephen King originally wanted to remake.
Yeah.
And I was talking about it to my mom, and I was like, honestly, Creepshow wins for me for that fucking amazing acting that Stephen King did in his segment. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad. The man is not an actor.
No. By the way, people who are watching this, if you see how long this is, we're gonna do all of them tonight. We're gonna finish this.
And Ghoulette will try her best to not go on tangents, because that's what...
Event Horizon is not in here, I will add that, and I will put it in F. Just so you know.
That I know
Alright,
sorry, Average.
I want to add a new... Can we add a new tier? Can you add a new tier on here?
Oh. Sorry, Average, what did you say?
I said I was saying Dusk Till Dawn.
I love From Dusk Till Dawn. That's another one that I watched way too young.
Wait, can I not add a new tier? How did I do that last time? Oh, add a row below. Yeah. Not horror. And then this was not horror. I know I hate this. I hate this series.
So I know what you did last summer. I actually can you remember when I got trapped in the US? I rewatched them. And I actually had a really good time because it's a popcorn movie. It's one that you don't have to pay attention. You just sit there shoveling popcorn in your face and have it on and maybe look at your phone. It's so good. And the fact that the director let his 5-year-olds say, hey, she should go in the street, and be like, what do you want? So that really cheesy scene was because his daughter was like, she should do this. That would be scary.
I'll give you a D then.
Okay, I could. Yeah,
you'll take the okay. Okay. The Brotherhood. I thought this was Brotherhood of the Wolf, but it's not. I don't know this one.
I have not seen that. Also, why I am subscribed. Stop trying to give me ads. 1 minute. Let me fucking refresh the page.
The ABCs of Death. Never heard of it.
ABCs of Death is a fun anthology movie. I would say it's a bit funnier than it is horror. I found it funny, at least.
Okay.
I'd put it in a D or an E.
A where?
D or E.
How about D then? Okay.
Yeah.
Hostel, I love it as a horror franchise. It was very consistent.
I think it's the first movie that made me squeamish.
I think it made me squeamish too. I'm gonna say it's not S. It's A or B for me. Like it's like I like it better than most of the ones in the B. Like as a horror movie, you know. I kind of want to say A.
I'll give it an A. It's one of the first movies that actually made me squeamish.
Yeah, because like it's so real. You know,
it was the blowtorch for me. That
yeah. Oh, the blowtorch. Yeah, the eyeball.
This was pre-eye problems. Yep. And I was not squeamish back then, but that.
Yep.
And there you go. You get some Marvel in there.
Blade's not a horror movie. They're vampires. It's not a horror movie. Shake, Rattle, Roll. Never heard of it. You?
No, not heard of it.
Night of the Demons. I did see the first one. I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, what are you on about? I've only just watched the original, and I loved it.
Really?
It's so cheesy. I love 80s cheese.
All right, we're gonna put it in D then.
Okay.
Amityville Horror. Wait, did they lump all the Amityville into that? Because there were some different names for it. Okay. So Amityville, solid B.
Yeah.
It spawned a lot of knockoff movies. Maybe even an A then because of that. It was pretty influential.
Why is Jurassic Park in this list?
Jurassic Park is technically... This is actually a discourse that goes on a lot, whether it is considered a horror or not. And if you think about it, it is. If it wasn't a dinosaur and it was a monster, it would be classed as a horror movie.
Which movie?
So, Jurassic Park.
Oh, horror?
I class it as a horror. What else is it?
A dinosaur movie, that's what it is.
Okay,
yeah, it's
but
just
you go through all the same elements as you would with a horror movie, but it's a dinosaur. So you're telling me if it was the same movie, but had a monster in it, that wouldn't be a horror movie?
I mean,
maybe.
I can't argue that point.
Well, unfortunately, it's not on this list. I don't think so.
It is. Cabin
it?
Fever. I would put Cabin Fever in A. It actually was one of the things that, as a woman, terrified me of ever shaving my legs, and so I refused to shave, and I only used Nair for many years.
I don't know. I'm feeling more B than A. Like, it just doesn't hit the quality of the ones that are in A for me.
Fair.
Okay. Evil Bong.
I have not seen that yet.
I haven't seen it. I know of it. It's not a real horror in my opinion, but I'll go with I don't remember. All right, we got Anaconda. It's literally Lake Placid with a snake.
With a snake.
It's
that was
not
that
good.
Weird area in horror where it was like, what if scary animal but make big?
Yeah.
Shock.
Now, here's one that probably people will disagree with. Final Destination went on way too long, and they're kind of soft rebooting it.
Though.
Like the first one was interesting, and then it's like stop.
So we can't see the movies now.
Oh, I don't know, man. Like it did spawn some copycats.
Okay, but it also freaked out a whole nation. Who can drive behind one of those lumber trucks and not think,
I have the same thoughts when I see like a log truck going down the road and I can find it. I just think about the chains randomly becoming loose and being flattened by logs.
Yeah.
Mama Moose is right. How about a B?
I would go with a B. I'd give it a B.
Okay. I'm not. The first one was good. It really was, and yeah, I agree with you, Mama Moose. But I'm having trouble seeing it as an A. Looking at the ones, for me personally, looking at the ones that are an A. We can go through the top ones again when we get done here, but Fright Night was an awesome. That was a fun movie.
I love the original and the remake.
I want to say A, but wait, does that make it a franchise though?
Yeah, because there was a Fright Night 2 back in the day, which I have not seen yet. I would put it in A. Fright Night was a very solid vampire movie.
Dusk to Dawn, fun.
I would make that an A as well, honestly.
I would too. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Love Dusk Till Dawn.
I never thought it was scary, but I thought it was a great movie.
Oh, I loved it. I thought the vampire band will always stick with me. It was the funniest thing to me as a kid.
You know,
what's up, Kamyar? Kamyar? Did I say that right? Kamyar?
What was your favorite bit?
What's up? Ghoulies
comes out.
Ghoulies. I don't. I know I saw it. I don't remember it.
I have not seen Ghoulies yet. I know.
I'll just put it in don't remember because I don't. Halloween. That's a. God, it had so many bad movies, and there's like 3 different trilogies or whatever inside of it. It's such a mess. It's such a mess. Michael Myers is classic. Michael Myers is an S tier character. The franchise, like, it feels wrong to put it below A. I can't do it S.
Also, I am gonna fight people because I finally got around to watching Season of the Witch or whatever it was called, the third one, which everybody quote unquote hated. So it was amazing.
As a standalone movie, Season of the Witch is fucking creepy as shit. As a standalone movie. As part of the Halloween franchise, it makes no fucking sense.
That's the thing, though. He never wanted it to be a franchise.
I know.
He wanted it to be an anthology. But
I will tell you what I do.
No.
I know this is an unpopular opinion, but if I was ranking the Halloween franchise based on the Rob Zombie movies, I'd make it an S. I loved Rob Zombie's shit. I loved it. Wait, are there more of his things in here? I hope so. He has he didn't have. These are franchises. These are franchises, and he didn't do franchises.
Yeah, the House of a Thousand Corpses was in there, which is a franchise.
That is a franchise. That better be in here.
I think it is.
Tremors. I think was it Bearded was asking about this. Yeah, I don't know. It's. I would put it in the D tier with like the funny-ish movies. Like it wasn't like.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
So in this, essentially, the D tier in this isn't really bad. They're not bad.
By the looks of it,
E and below are not good. Huh?
Funny.
Yeah. Hellraiser is an S for me.
S, definitely.
Pinhead.
One of my favorite.
I remember the first time I watched that. Pinhead gave me nightmares.
That was technically the first movie I accidentally saw.
F? What are you talking about? F? My
brothers were babysitting me, and I came downstairs right at the point that Dude Man's whole head got torn up and blew up in the second one, and I scared the shit out of my brothers because I started laughing.
Mama Moose, do you want Human Centipede to drop off this list?
Human Centipede.
Because that's what'll happen. That's what'll happen. That's what'll happen. Hills Have Eyes, creepy-ish. Like some of the sequels are kind of goofy, but that was a creepy ass movie.
I'd put it in a C.
Okay. I almost said B, but I don't think so. Child's Play, classic movie. It almost is more funny than scary, but it's a classic series. I'm thinking A or B.
Yeah, I'd say A.
Okay.
Can Insidious be our first F?
What?
Can Insidious be our first F?
No. Wait. But so this is what confused me. There's like this. Insidious. I think I'm getting confused with The Nun and Annabelle. That's like part of a whole. But Insidious was different.
F as well.
Really, you think that's F? I don't agree.
I would not like them. Insidious, I believe, is the one where the kids get taken over by
demon or something, is it?
like there's a fucking.
I found them kind of creepy.
Hey. I watched. So I had the same problem with Insidious as I did with the other one that you were saying.
Yeah.
I watched both.
All right, I'm gonna need to go to chat for this. Chat, what do you guys think? Insidious.
Kid is in a coma. I might be getting Insidious mixed up with something else. Let me go see.
What are we thinking of for Insidious? Are you sure? So, are the Warrens part of Insidious? Because if so, the Warren movies were great.
Okay, never mind.
I don't. But is that what? There's another series that's like it. I think along the lines of Yulet. I think I'm getting confused with anything with like the Warren couple. Is good.
Insidious and something else. What the fuck was the third? What was the one that the Warrens were from as well?
Okay, so the Insidious ones, they're really fucking creepy, and they're all based on true stories by a couple from my state. I don't know which one you're thinking of, Gillette, but I don't think it's Insidious. That's like it's like Amityville in a way. Conjuring.
I was thinking of Conjuring and Sinister. Those are the two that I've seen. I didn't see Insidious.
Okay.
My problem with Conjuring and Sinister is that I watched both of them twice, and it wasn't until I was getting to the end that I realized, oh, I've already seen this.
Right. Jaws. I struggle thinking horror, but I get it.
I would say a B.
Okay.
It's a classic, but I don't know.
Jeepers Creepers. The first one was almost frightening in some of the scenes, but I didn't like it.
Nah.
I'm gonna call it. I feel like we have like D is like almost funny movies, and C is like bad ones.
And I was never a fan of Jeepers Creepers, and less so of the person who made it. So
I'm gonna say D for Jeepers. Joyride, I don't consider it horror. And there was a Joyride 2, but it was garbage. Garbage. Even the first one wasn't great. I don't know if I'm ready to make it the first F, but I almost could.
I haven't seen it.
I do not care about this movie. I'm gonna make it the first F.
Damn.
Unless anyone disagrees. Alright. Ju-on, that was what the Ring was based off. Huh?
Grudge. The Grudge.
What? A Grudge.
The Grudge, not the Ring.
Well, the Grudge was based off. And I thought I liked some of the effects from the Grudge better, but Ju-on was a great movie.
I'd put it up there in
I'd put it in A.
Or A.
A or B range. I'll put it in B. Wrong Turn was like The Hills Have Eyes, basically.
Yeah.
It's just not as well done. I'll put it in D. Reanimator. Oh man, I don't know.
I love Reanimator.
It was good.
But I know.
B. Sorry, it's not A. It's not B. But it's better than some of the ones in C. You know.
I'd put it in C.
And
it's one of my favorite movies, but I'll put it in C. I know where.
Creature of the Black Lagoon classic movie. I almost want to put it in A, but I struggle with some of the older movies, but it's a good movie.
I personally would put all the older movies in A or F. So.
Okay. The Ring for me is it's The Ring, the series for me. The first one alone is an S. The next two, the second one would bring it down to an A. The third brings it down to a B. But overall, I feel like it should be more of an A, in my opinion.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted for a second. I would say A.
Okay. I think I had it in my top 10. But
I've only seen
the first
two.
movie, not the franchise.
Yeah.
All right. The Return of the Living Dead. Good movie. B.
I'd say B.
Cold Prey. I don't think I saw.
Never even heard of that one.
Basket Case. I avoided purposefully.
Why?
I didn't. I thought it was stupid. I thought it looked stupid.
So good. That was my birthday movie last year that I forced everybody to watch.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So you tell me where it goes. I'll defer to you.
Oh, it goes in E or F, honestly.
Oh, okay. Gingerbread Man. I have not seen it.
I loved it, but
hi, Mama Moose. Gingerbread Man. I don't think I saw.
I haven't seen Ginger Dead Man. That is the same people that made Evil Bomb.
Harry, I don't know why it has quotes. As a franchise, the two later remakes destroyed it.
Yeah.
So, if I'm ranking the first movie, I'd say that's an A. If I added it, but when you look at the whole franchise, it's like it's almost a C. It gets that bad. You remember the last one, right?
Yeah, I saw
it gets
that in
bad.
theaters.
It gets bad. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I'll put it as a high C. But it oh my god, did it get destroyed?
No, put it in B.
Really?
I ain't doing that to Sissy Space. Like, that movie still breaks my heart because there's something about me that still hopes that it's gonna change at the end. Every time I watch it.
This is one, like, if I had more time, I would make more categories and call it, it's not a franchise, they remade it twice. You know?
There was a Carrie 2, The Rage.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
Alright,
Was not
Pumpkinhead, watching that at like 14 years old, holy shit, did that freak me out.
That is one that I only recently saw for the first time a couple years ago, and I thought it was a beautiful movie.
Alright, Ouija.
I think I saw the first one.
Yeah, it's not great. I guess I'd put it in the C range. I wouldn't watch it over the ones in B. I'll put it in C. It's not as bad as some of the ones in D, in my opinion.
I don't remember it, and I know I saw
great. See it best, yeah. Mega Shark, never saw it. In fact, I didn't see Mega Shark or Bunny Man.
No, neither did I.
Alright, Killjoy, I did not like. I thought it was not good, like, at all.
Not seen it.
But it's not even funny. I'm gonna put this as another F. Maniac Cop was so stupid. It was so stupid.
See, we're in the area of these are a couple of the ones I haven't seen now.
Okay, then I'm getting on a run here with F. The Prom Night. It led to some knockoffs. It itself was probably a knockoff. Not good. Not F, but maybe E. Or maybe E. Did you see it?
Prom Night? Nope.
Okay. Night of the Living Dead. That's a classic zombie one, right? A.
I would say S.
Really? Okay. It was like the one, right?
It is the grandfather of zombie movies. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Did you know the reason that movie is shown in every horror movie ever is because nobody owns the rights to it?
Yeah, I know. Alright, so one missed call. I don't know that I thought I saw it.
I haven't
But the
seen
one I'm
it.
thinking of didn't have a sequel, so I don't know that I did see it. But Mama Moose says it scared the shit out of her, so I immediately love it. I don't know that I saw it. Did you?
Nope.
Mom Lewis, if you want me to rank it, I'll rank it for you. But I don't think I saw it. Paranormal Activity's got to be a B or an A. What do you think of that franchise? I think it was a consistent franchise.
Wait, which one?
Paranormal Activity.
Didn't watch it. I don't know why, but there was something about it that just did not call to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I went through one of these phases that I started hating extremely Hollywood-made horror movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was those early 2010s.
I will admit, I liked the first one, and I liked the most recent one. I didn't love the ones in between. I could put it in a C, because it wasn't consistent as a franchise. But if somebody argued heavily that it should be a B, I would put it in a B. Slumber Party Math. Oh no, fuck you. That's a. Yeah.
Why?
It's just garbage. It's just horror exploitation movies. Just garbage. Garbage. D for who? D for which one, Mama Moo? Paranormal Activity or Slumber Party Massacre? Alright. Next we have Poltergeist. The first one was good. Second one was decent.
Remake was hot garbage and the worst thing I've ever seen.
Alright. I'll give you this, Mama Moose. Where the hell did I put it?
I think it deserves
but it's a
to
classic
be up
one,
in a
right? So
B.
do we put it in B?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Cube. Cube was very interesting.
I still haven't seen it.
I don't know that it's really horror. No, I guess it is horror. Yeah. I would say it's a solid B. It's like another sci-fi horror movie. Basically you're stuck in a prison and like you have to go through these various cubes and each one has a different room that can kill you in some way, and I would say I don't know if it's really worth a B. I'll put it there for now. Subspecies I didn't see.
I haven't seen it either.
Purge, I guess it's horror. I feel it's more like action than horror, but
only seen the first one.
I don't enjoy these at all.
I thought the first one was a good movie, but I haven't watched the rest because again I started hating how much
I'm gonna give it a D though. I just didn't enjoy it. Psycho is
wasn't good.
S or A?
S.
Puppet Mob brings back childhood memories of a not great movie franchise. It's more watchable than some of these, but barely. I feel like it's almost an E. It's not good, but it's not terrible like the ones in the F. I don't know if you. What about you?
I haven't seen it yet. That's one of the franchises that we need to start.
Wreck was solid.
Oh, Wreck is beautiful, and it's from España.
Oh, A or B?
I would put it in A, definitely.
Okay.
So well made.
Saw the one that got me that got me in trouble on YouTube.
F.
I kind of have to put it in F because they almost got me in trouble on YouTube.
We're gonna say so, Mama. Yeah. We love Saw. In fact, backstory: we did our top 5 to 10 horror movie lists, and of all three of us, that was one of the only movies that we all three had on our list. That the first Saw movie was one of the best pieces of cinematic history, and the assholes that own it copy-striked the whole video. They wouldn't even let us just cut out that part. No, we had to get rid of the whole video, the whole recording.
The whole video. It sucks.
And so now we have a vendetta against Saw as much as we love it.
I do. It's a personal vendetta. I will agree with you. I feel like the first Saw movie is A at worst.
Amazing.
A at worst. I don't want to say S, but it's awesome. And
Yeah.
then all of the other ones just destroyed the good feelings I had about the first one. All of them. So
I like the
if I was
second-
ranking
wait.
Saw, S, A or S, easy. As a franchise, duh. As a franchise, B or C because I hated the sequels. But I still give that movie Saw, the first one, a ton of respect.
I like 2 and 3, but 4 onwards is where I fell off. And
Oh
I've
really?
not
No, you
played-
know what? 2 was not bad. 2 was not bad. But then they just got shit.
The third
Um,
one was the first movie to ever make me gag. When
Really?
he was
Yeah.
getting the rotten pig slurry
Yeah.
thrown over him. That made me gag.
This is a good row right here. Oh, you guys can't see it. Scream is an A.
I would say B.
Really?
Just for Courtney
Chat.
Cox bangs.
Scream, A or B? Because I'm torn on this one. I liked it. Sharknado is a fucking F.
Sharknado.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna agree with Mama Moose. I have to like do this in chunks because like I can't scroll up. Silence of the Lambs is an S.
S.
Sleepaway Camp, never saw it.
I would put Sleepaway Camp in A or B.
Really?
Just for the twist ending.
Okay. B, you good with B?
I'm good with B.
Okay. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is an S. I'm thinking about some of the sequels, but
I love
S.
the second movie.
I'll put it in
I would say
S. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blair Witch. I will fight anybody that tells me it's not an S. I loved that movie. You
We
can all
need to
kiss my ass.
find we need to find your little recreation of it that you did back in the day.
Oh my god, yes! I made that for my first Hortober. I gotta find
I
it.
remember that.
I gotta find it.
You were like hiding out in your garden.
Yeah.
Like a weirdo.
Oh, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna play it. I remember a gorilla. I made it like my opening intro for that whole first.
For the
Yeah,
whole month.
I'm gonna find it. You guys are gonna be in for a treat if I can find it.
Yeah.
Predator
Yeah.
is a horror movie, dude.
Same as
I
Alien.
love the Predator franchise, but is it horror? I don't know. What do you guys think?
I would say it is. Same way that Alien is.
Okay,
You're
then
get-
if it is, then it's an A for me. Easy.
You're getting hunted down by a supernatural being.
It's. I almost
of
want to
this
say it's
world.
an S, but like I'm looking at the other ones that are an S,
I would say A, yeah.
and I found Alien, except for Alien 4. Fuck Alien 4. The Alien movies were good.
I
Woman in
love
Black
Alien
was
movies.
fucking terrifying.
Haven't seen it yet. Again,
I'm gonna
as I
give
said,
it a
I fell off
B.
for a long time.
I'm gonna give it a B because I couldn't finish the second one. Troll.
Haven't
More
seen
camp than anything to me. As What's Up Danger would say. What do you think? I don't like it. It's more. I feel like it's more in that like. Not scary, but yeah, it's a horror movie range.
I haven't seen it. You got to pay the
All right, I'm gonna give
troll
it a
toll if you want to get
E
into the
then,
boys'
'cause
soul.
it's not F, but I didn't like it. Urban Legend, I adored the first one. Plus,
I love.
I was a
first one.
big fan of Rebecca Gayheart at the time.
Yeah, makes sense.
eh,
I
eh,
just love how
slander.
stupid it is.
But the other
Because-
ones weren't good. I'll give it a C, even though I love the first one.
Yeah,
As a
I
franchise,
just love
it's-
how half of the things the killer could not have done, but they somehow did, and it's like no.
Yeah. Underworld that's in that where do we have the Resident Evil B? I loved Underworld. I like Underworld better than Resident Evil series. What do you guys think? I know I just put an A, but like I'm just putting it there. Like, what do you think?
I think it deserves an A. Definitely.
I think so. It's so much fun. It's a fun one. It's actiony horror, you know. Hatchet I didn't see.
I haven't seen Hatchet yet. On my list.
It is awesome, especially the remakes.
It for me is an S.
When you consider even the first one was fantastic first time.
Yeah.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, yeah.
Leprechaun's in the E tier because it's like Wishmaster for me. VHS is a knockoff of Wreck, but it's not bad. I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right movie.
I don't know. No, I don't think it is. I haven't seen VHS yet. I tried to watch it. I tried to find it to watch, but I think it's an anthology of like.
Oh,
the videotape.
I'm thinking of the wrong movie. I think you're right. I don't know where to put it. I did see it, but I
haven't seen it, so
I'm gonna say it's no worse than the C. Conjuring. This is the full one with both of the Warrens. I really like that series. A or B for me. I find them pretty scary. Huh? Really?
I was not a fan. As I said, it took me watching it again to realize I had seen it.
Conjuring.
For me, it would be way low down, and I hate all the Conjuring movies that are still coming out to this day. The Nun was boring.
Goulet hates it. But I think it should be in the AB range.
Annabelle's stupid.
I didn't like Annabelle. I didn't love that one. But the Nun, you know I love the Nun. Which I still didn't see the second one yet. I can't find time to go see it. I want to... Would you be alright if I put it in a B?
I would... I know that it has made a lot of money for the horror franchise, so yeah. For the horror community. But again... Lorraine and What's-His-Face were a pair of hacks, anyway.
Okay. Mama Moose. Zombieland, not really. I know there's zombies, but it's not horror to me.
Oh,
it's
I love
comedy.
Zombieland.
Comedy. It's a fun movie, but it's not a horror movie.
The Bill Murray scene just fucking gets me.
Here's one with just Chinese symbols. I don't know what that says. I don't recognize it.
Let me check.
I have no idea. I'm gonna put it in don't know because I don't know. Silent Hill. The first one was it was terrible and good at the same time. It had some things that frightened me. It had some amazing visuals, like pulling the skin off the person. The second was like a reboot-ish.
I haven't seen the second one. I loved the first one so much.
Oh, I don't know what to say about it. Yeah, right, Mama Moose?
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about Silent Hill, because like it was, I guess, maybe C?
I would put it in a B.
B? I can get behind that. It's not good, but it's good enough of a movie. It fits in B. Makes me feel like The Thing should be an A. Anyway. Gremlins. It's a kids horror movie.
I love Gremlins.
It's good. I love Zombieland. I guess it's a horror movie. As a movie, they're fun. I would want to put them in A, but I am struggling to call it a horror movie. But if I'm saying it's a horror movie, Gremlins was good. A or B?
A.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. House on Haunted Hill is okay. I feel like it's one of those franchises where been there, done that. You know.
I loved it.
But they're done well. I could give it a B or a C.
Yeah, let's put it in B.
Okay. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Wait, that was a franchise? I thought there was more than one? There was a remake. There was a remake. I thought the first one was good. I thought the remake was good. I kind of want to put it in a B.
I'd put it in B.
Okay. There is a lot of movies here. We're doing well though. We're flying through them.
We're doing well.
Jack Frost was fucking horrible. F.
No.
E? You want to put it in the E with the other ones that are like funny, but
yes.
okay. Jurassic Park. I disagree that it's a horror movie, but
yes.
As a friend, what?
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna class it as a horror movie, like,
can I put it in A then?
Yes.
Okay.
Because like,
I'd settle for A.
Yeah.
You good with A?
You're getting chased by a monster that has been created in a lab. How is that not horror? Just because it did exist on Earth?
Alright. I did like it. I'm not saying I don't like it. I liked it. I like all 6 of them. Or 5. 6, right? Yeah, 6. I'm okay with an A. Not an S. Like, these are just different level. Oh, fuck you, Piranha. E.
Piranha scared me because I watched it very young. But then I went back and saw it.
Never even heard of this one. Thanksgiving.
I haven't watched Thanksgiving yet. I need to.
My Bloody Valentine was not good.
I haven't seen it because it seems boring.
Descent was fucking frightening. Remember that's the one where they went down to the cave and all that shit? That's like a A for me.
I'd say A.
Shark. Come on. All these stupid ones are going in E. The Mummy. Come on, is that really horror? It's not horror.
Well, the original Boris Karloff one was
the original but this is not the Boris Karloff one. This is definitely the Brendan Fraser and Tom Cruise one.
But it's still one of the Universal monsters.
It is. You're right.
A.
And you know what? I agree with you. I actually am one of probably the few people that like the Tom Cruise one.
I'm one of the people that agrees that you're not born bisexual. The cast of The Mummy makes you bisexual.
Happy Death Day was surprisingly decent.
I loved Happy Death Day.
But better, in my opinion, no better than a C. Right? You saying that it's up there with The Thing and Resident Evil, Cabin Fever, Final Destination? Do you think so? I'm losing you. Oh, you said C? Okay.
Average, can you hear me?
Quarantine. I know I've seen it. I'm trying to remember it. Quarantine. I can't picture it. That's not a good sign.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. I think Quarantine was the remake of Wreck. Maybe.
Okay. I'll put it in... No. It was good. I think B
was the remake. I haven't seen Quarantine, so
I'll put it in C because I can't remember it. But no, that was different. That was Contagion. You're thinking of Daniel. You're thinking of Contagion. Sinister is the one you were thinking of before, Goulette.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree. I'll put that in D.
That was the other one that I was halfway through it, and I was like, "Wait, I saw this."
Yep. The Strangers was pretty creepy, not great. It
was okay.
It's worthy of a D. It's not funny enough to be an E, and it's not bad enough to be an F.
Yeah.
Black Christmas was not good at all.
Seen.
It gets an F. Whoops, not an E, an F. Pet Sematary, first one, great.
First one, F.
The end. The rest.
I didn't mind Pet Sematary 2 if it was its own standalone movie.
Okay. C for the franchise, though?
A.
A for the franchise. All right,
Yeah.
we gotta go to chat. Pet Cemetery as a franchise, not just one of the movies. Pet Cemetery is a franchise. A, B,
I thought
or
that
C?
was ridiculous. C.
Wow.
Okay, we gotta vote for C. A, B, or C for franchise the franchise.
You know what?
Pet Cemetery the series.
I'll settle with a B.
B minus.
C plus.
The only reason I'm saying I'll settle with a B is because I wish more of the elements from the book were in it.
All right.
Because in the book it's alluded.
This hurts.
It alludes to the fact that it's skinwalkers.
Okay.
It's
Ghostbusters. Yeah. Okay. Sure. It's horror. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Except for the remake with all the women.
I didn't think that was bad. I don't know why people hated it. It wasn't bad.
But I'm gonna give it a A or a B. But as a horror movie, it bothers me. But what do you guys think? A or B?
Really, but as a movie overall, definitely give it a A.
A what?
An A, yeah.
Okay. Seeing Gremlins, Jurassic Park, and Ghostbusters in the same tier with Hostel, Amityville Horror, it just feels wrong. Like, it feels wrong. Like, I get it, but yeah. Alright. Alien vs. Predator should have been so awesome.
It should have been.
So not awesome.
Man, I remember my brother and me at a fucking sci-fi convention buying the AVP figurines because it was like still a concept back then. And we were like, oh my god, this is gonna be the coolest. Nope. And
I'm giving it a D.
Before the movie was made.
I would give it a C just because it had the alien and predator in it fighting, but otherwise it's worthy of a. It's bad. It's
bad. D.
Like I'll give it a.
I had 10 years of hype for it. It's a D.
Okay. A haunted house. I don't remember this one.
I've not seen it.
Raz, never even heard of it.
Never even heard of that.
47 meters. Didn't we do another 47 meters? Wasn't there something? 47 meters down was eh. It was frightening if you're claustrophobic. But I didn't enjoy it. I'll give it a C. I'll give it a C. Let me just make sure Centipede is at the end. Okay. Unfriended was dumb. Wait, that was not a franchise. There was not more than one of those.
There was. I
watched part of the first one. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
We actually had that. That was one of my first ever watch parties with friends on Skype. So we were watching it while all in a Skype call together.
Oh, really?
And of course, we were all trying to freak each other out. So I had a good time, but because we were all being dumb.
Would D, E, or F?
D.
Huh?
Nah, put it in F. F.
F? Okay.
F.
And I'm actually, I'm gonna make one change here.
The blender kill, just no.
I'm gonna change E. More funny than scary. And then I want to move. So Scanners wasn't funny, so it's just getting an F. Prom Night is going in F. Puppet Master was just stupid. Alright, I'm fine with that. Anyway. So there is no E. No, whatever. Frankenstein.
S.
S?
Yeah.
Okay, that's another classic.
Are we talking like super old school Frankenstein?
I'm talking the OG and the Mary Shelley Frankenstein.
Oh god.
Yeah, those are good movies.
I love both.
Fuck you, Goosebumps. I want to make. You know what? Here, you know what I'm gonna do. horror movies for kids. And I'm moving Gremlins down there too. I can't do it. Like it's wrong.
Critters there as well.
Ghostbusters is going down there too. Like they're just a different level of horror movie. I don't mean to have them like down that low, you know what I mean? But like they're just like
Critters is further down.
It feels wrong having it. Like Jurassic Park. I kind of want to put that in that category. Like I'll concede that they're horror movies, but like Hostel and Jurassic Park should not be in the same category. But I get it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Dentist, that was creepy, but the sequels were straight garbage.
Haven't seen it.
The Shining is an S. I even didn't mind the
Doctor Sleep.
Sequel.
I actually love Doctor Sleep.
20 Days Later is an S all the way.
Definitely.
Dracula is an S.
Yeah.
All of them. Like even I really loved the Universal Dracula. With Luke Evans. Is that his name?
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the new reboot.
I've seen it probably 50 times. I love it.
I need to.
House of Dark Shadows, I don't recall it. I know I've seen it.
I've not seen it.
I'm gonna put it on don't remember though.
Fucking Birdemic.
Birdemic I didn't see. And I didn't see Bikini Bloodbath either. You?
No, but I will have to show you a scene from Birdemic. I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen a clip from it, and we are watching it when we finish this tier list, unless you want to do it right now.
You know what we could do this year? We could, now that we're back on Twitch, we could do like a horror movie night with Amazon Watch Party.
We could. Hell yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses for me is like A or S. It's that.
I would put it in
love
A.
it.
I adore it, but I can see the flaws. And as a lifelong Rob Zombie fan, the fact that he said, no, this isn't inspired by Texas Chainsaw, sir.
Right. Wolf Creek is another of those wrong turn, Hills Have Eyes kind of movie, but it wasn't bad. It's a solid B or C.
Wow.
A.
A for Aussie.
Oh, because it's like from Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you there. It was creepy as shit.
It was real creepy.
I love the end when she held out the whole movie, like she finally finds this little pocket knife. That didn't work out. That didn't work out. And then she gets in the car and like the something on a stick. That was pretty funny.
But the crazy thing is, the lead role of the killer, I grew up with him on a kids show called Play School.
Yep.
Where they would do like kids crafts and silly kids songs and dances and stuff, like for toddlers. So it was really odd for me to see him in a role where he's swearing and killing people.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I realized why Event Horizon's not on here. It's not a franchise.
Yeah.
The Boy I didn't enjoy.
You didn't enjoy The Boy?
No. No. No.
What?
F. Because of
I
that.
Haven't seen
Creep
a lot.
I never saw.
I haven't seen a lot of these. I haven't seen Creep. It's on my list.
Malevolence I was not good, but I would say it's a D.
I didn't see it.
No, not a C. Alright, it's a D. Grizzly I didn't see. Babysitter was F.
No, Babysitter
really?
was a fun movie.
You like that?
It was a nod back to those classic teen slashers. I liked it.
I'll give you a C, I guess.
Okay.
Hollow Man, that's barely.
I wouldn't class it as horror. I know it's a remake of Invisible Man, but I don't know.
Right, I agree. See No Evil.
And how is that a
That was-
franchise?
Huh?
How is Hollow Man a franchise unless they put that on here instead of the Invisible
Well, remember
Man?
Elizabeth, the one from Handmaid's Tale did one.
Oh,
Yeah, how is that a franchise? But anyway, I think you're right. See No Evil. I know I saw. I didn't know. I only saw the first one. I didn't know it was a franchise. It was forgettable.
I don't even remember if I've seen it.
But
or not,
I'll
so.
say it's a D. It's not the F level bad. Grave Encounters. I didn't see.
No, neither did I.
Dead Snow. Never heard of it.
Wait, which one?
Dead Snow. I think.
I haven't seen it yet.
Salem's Lot is solid. That's an
Salem's
A.
Lot is a good. That's an A.
Let's see if I can get all the way up to A. There's a lot of fucking movies in here.
I know.
Witchboard?
I haven't seen
Don't
that
think
yet.
I saw it. Don't Breathe was not. I'll put it as C. It's not good, but it's not bad.
Yeah, C.
House was utterly forgettable.
I haven't seen House.
I'm gonna say it's a D. The Messengers, I saw it. I don't remember it,
I didn't
so
see
I'll
it.
probably put it as a D. The Stepfather was terrible. That was
You know
F.
there's a there's a don't remember.
Huh? What? Oh,
The bottom one is don't remember.
it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Chud was stupid.
I still haven't seen Chud. I need to though.
So I'll put it in the. Where was our funny? Oh, more scary than funny. Funny than scary. What does that say? Necromantic? I never saw it.
I haven't seen it yet, but
Darkman had a sequel, huh? Yeah, not good sequel. First one I enjoyed a lot. But I would say C range.
we're stuck in the sort of area that I have seen it next to none of these.
Okay. If I get up to the C. Prophecy. The first one was good. Second was Money Grab. But I liked it, so I guess it's roughly a horror. Toxic Avenger was not a horror.
That's getting a remake.
I know. It's not a horror movie. Waxwork was dumb. F. I think I'm just rushing through these at this point.
I only know like 2 more on this list.
Never heard of it. Never heard of Chrome Skull. Never heard of Extro. Quiet Place is A or S. Right?
Yeah. I put it in A.
Oh. A. And then Tales from the Hood. I guess it's like it's an anthology.
I love
it's
Tales
kind of
from
funny.
the Hood. I
you know?
love that movie so much.
As a horror on this list, though, where would you put it?
I would put it up wherever Creepshow is. I
Right,
see
where was
them.
that one?
I hold them on the same sort of scale.
Creepshow. Oh, B.
Yeah.
Okay. Invisible Man. Why isn't that with Hollow Man? I thought that would be the same thing, but that'd be, I guess, an A.
Yeah, I'd give that an A.
It definitely wasn't my favorite. We got through the whole list. So we can go down them quickly, see if there's any tweaks you want to make and say the top couple rounds. So our S tier is Candyman, Friday the 13th, Evil Dead, Lost Boys, Nightmare on Elm Street. And these are franchises, not movies. Alien, Hellraiser, Night of the Living Dead, Psycho, Silence of the Lambs, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Blair Witch. Oh, some of the sequels are terrible. I forgot. I'm gonna drop it to an A because some of the sequels are garbage. It, Frankenstein, The Shining, 28 Days Later, and Dracula. That's a solid S tier. I could argue that some of the Hellraisers weren't great. Wait, where's Friday the 13th? Okay, it's right number 2, you dummy. Anyway, some of those weren't great either.
I would be fine with putting Hellraiser down to A because yeah, it got bad because they tried to keep.
There were some
franchise
bad
right.
ones, weren't there? Okay, I'm taking two of my favorites and putting them down there, but I'm not rating a movie. I'm rating the franchise. The Exorcist as a franchise, it's getting lucky because the first one was so good. Blair Witch, that's SA for me. Howling, I loved it. I could see someone calling it a B, but it was the preeminent werewolf one at its time. Hostel was great. Hostel was fucking scary, like creepy, scary. I don't think it's S tier, but it's good. Amityville Horror, Fright Night, Dust Till Dawn. I could see someone calling it a B, but Halloween, Child's Play, Insidious, Creature of the Black Lagoon, The Ring, Pumpkinhead, Wreck, Scream, Predator, Underworld, Mummy. These two don't fit. I feel like I need a defined horror movie. You know? But anyway,
because you're thinking of them as action movies.
Predator, Underworld, and Mummy. I think they're A-level franchises. I don't feel like they fit. You know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw them over here, but say House of a Thousand Corpses, Wolf's Creek, Salem's Lot, Quiet Place, Invisible Man, and then the last one I'm gonna read, the B tier: The Thing, Resident Evil, The Fly, Ginger Snaps, The Omen, Cloverfield, Cabin Fever, Final Destination, Jaws, Ju-On, The Return of the Living Dead, Carrie, Cube, Sleepaway Camp, Woman in Black, Conjuring, Silent Hill. Insidious should not be higher than The Conjuring. You didn't like either one, did you?
I didn't see Insidious. I was getting Insidious.
You didn't like The Conjuring?
I didn't like The Conjuring.
Silent Hill, Invasion by Snipers, House on Hill, Bet Cemetery, Tales from the Hood, Creepshow, Carrie. So that's your top 3 tiers. You guys gotta remember when you're looking at this, these aren't the individual movies. These are the franchises. Some of the franchises were better than others. And sometimes a single movie could be so good it carried it up higher than it should be. 28 Days Later as a franchise was better than The Shining as a franchise because the movies were so consistently good.
I agree.
Lost Boys, do you think the franchise is as good as some of the others?
Nope.
These are all good. These are all good franchises in top tier.
I'm fine with putting Lost Boys down to an A or a B, honestly. Unfortunately, the sequel
as a franchise.
Yeah.
I did take the bullet with Blair Witch and Hellraiser.
Yeah.
But as a franchise, Exorcist, the first one was great. Blair Witch, the first one was great. The next one or two, ooh, not great. Lost Boys, awesome first movie. Hellraiser, good. It was good every now and then, but it had some really good ones when it was good. The Howling was awesome. I don't want to put it in an S because I don't think enough people have seen it to appreciate it. I'm gonna put it above Blair Witch though because the first Blair Witch was so good. Anyway, The Howling, Hostel was great. I really almost want to put that in S, but I don't think it qualifies. Like it's not there. Halloween. I know a lot of people will be like, "Why is Halloween in the A tier if you have all these other classics up here?" Because the franchise is just messy as shit.
I mean, how many soft reboots has it had and retcons? Like, come on.
Howard the Duck. What are you talking about, Howard the Duck? The Descent, House of a Thousand Corpses, which I loved all 3 of those.
3.
Oh God, I love those. I'm putting that right next to Hostel. Wolf's Creek, Salem's Lot, Quiet Place was awesome. Invisible Man, Predator, Underworld, The Mummy. Yeah, and then it starts getting a little. The Thing, I feel like we're doing it a disservice by leaving it in B, but like, I don't know if it should move to A or not. Probably not. You start getting a little iffier in the B tier, I think, for franchises.
I would be fine putting The Thing in A.
Good, because I can see that. The Fly, Ginger Snaps, which I didn't see. Alright, I think this is a pretty good list. I think we did a good job.
I'm gonna make you watch Ginger Snaps. I'll tell you what, we'll swap wolf movies. I'll watch The Howling if you watch Ginger Snaps.
I wonder how many of these are on Amazon Prime. On the watch thing.
Yeah, but how much gore can we get away with on here?
What?
How much gore?
Well, if we call it mature and it's Amazon, like they have to let you do it because they, you know what I mean. If Amazon makes it available, right?
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna take a look right now. I'm gonna leave this on here for a second while I look.
I also sent you a video from Birdemic.
Of what?
It's a video from the movie Birdemic.
Okay.
I want us to watch that on stream. It's under a minute.
How do I? Oh, let's see. Twitch, Amazon Watch Party. That's what it's called. I'm trying to find a list because I can't just look on Amazon Prime because I don't think everything is available. The only thing about the watch party is you have to have Amazon Prime to watch it, to like join the stream. But I think a lot of people do, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a list of movies. I can't like look being live. I'll have to check it. Wait, I'll have to check it afterwards after the stream. But yeah, I think that would be a fun thing to do. Like, kind of mix it up. Don't just do games, you know. Yeah. So I think the list is pretty good.
I agree.
I like it. I think it was pretty good. I can't believe we got through the whole thing because it was huge.
Now watch that video on stream.
So, all right. I apparently have got to update a bunch of things. I got to update my intro. By the way, thank you for all the coming back and the subs and resubs, everybody. You guys are awesome. I have got to update my intro to take out live space. I got to update a few other things to take care of here. But overall, good first night back. Quiet.
Definitely.
Good.
Was good.
You guys are awesome. I am going to take off. Wait, there's a rating feature, isn't there?
No. We're going to watch that video I sent.
Oh, we're going to watch that video first? Hold on. As long as it's not Saw. So I don't get in trouble.
Are you going to watch the new Saw?
I probably won't.
It's meant to be.
Did you hear it or no?
Apparently in cinemas they're giving everyone that's going to watch it in cinemas a bath.
Yeah, it's too hard. Bath bag.
Oh my god.
Gillette, I'm judging you for enjoying it. Wow, that is...
This was a franchise?
Apparently, that's why I was laughing so much when it was on the list.
This is like worse graphics than Power Rangers.
Like, I'm not a good film editor. I've never made a trailer this bad.
This isn't even a trailer. This is an actual movie.
So somebody made that, and they're like, you know what? I'm gonna that's it. There's our finished product, guys.
Oh my god!
What was
Wow!
$20?
Wow, that was bad. Jesus.
The comments: the birds are still more real than the actor's talent. Jesus.
Exclamation mark ban Gillette for bad recommendations.
Hey, I didn't recommend it. I just knew how bad it was because it's so infamous. I haven't seen it though, but I've seen that scene before because holy fuck.
Jesus.
I'm actually crying.
Alright. We're gonna take off. We're gonna raid out the Ark Zombie. Raid something else I haven't been able to do in ever. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Where's the button to actually raid? There it is. Wait. There we go. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. Go show Ark Zombie some love. It's nice being back. Thanks for everybody for hanging out tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna do something. Have a great day tomorrow. See ya.
Bye.